A very warm evening to each and every one of you. And I hope wherever you are very well. And heartfelt gratitude to all the beautiful souls. Hope you're having an amazing weekend. And after today's session, you will feel even more amazing. I am Kriti, your host for today. Wish you all a very happy Vaisakhi, Vishu, Sakranti, Bihu, whatever you are celebrating from any part of the world or India right now. Just like we have different names of the festivals getting celebrated all over India, but the intent is the same to celebrate the harvest, to celebrate the new year. In the very same way, we are bringing different speakers for the 21 weeks with the same intent to ignite your path, to ignite that flame within you, to explore each and every part of you, each and every day, a little bit more. Okay, without any delay, I'll invite our speaker for today, Divya, from Hyderabad, an advocate by profession who specializes in criminal and matrimonial matters. She's also a homemaker because she loves doing that, and a spiritual practitioner associated with Parma for the past 6 years. She'll be igniting your path today with new path in spirituality. How you can deal with all of the teenage and adulthood things that's going on. Majorly, Divya, hi, how are you?
So, hi everyone, good evening. Hi Kriti, thank you so much for having me.
Without any delay, I'll literally just jump on the topic because I would love to listen to you, and I'm glad that everyone is here. So, teenage and adulthood is really very difficult, going through all the emotion, turmoil, and feelings and thoughts you have, which you can't share with anyone. And the worst is the depression, not able to deal with it at all. I would love to know a little bit about yourself. And did you also went through all of these emotions and things? And how did you deal with all of that?
All right, so I think that question is really vast. So we'll just break it down into small parts and let's address it one by one. So, yes, all of you and every one of us who face different challenges in life, I would not say call them problems, but challenges. I had similar challenges with respect to my health, with respect to my relationship, with respect to my emotions, the similar things. The uh, how I understand, for me, it has always been that I somehow wanted to come back. I always wanted to be happy deep down. I always was a very happy-go-lucky person, and I wanted to bounce back no matter what. So I think that one thing within me really helped me to chase for the options or to tap those things which would help me get out of all these things. You spoke about emotions and thoughts. I would like to tell all of you that there is a big difference between the emotions, thoughts, and feelings. If I may, I would just like to elaborate a bit on it. So, basically, guys, because we all are in the human body and we are operating in a certain society, we all are bound to get a lot of information from all our senses, right? We get information from everywhere. And what are these thoughts? So, our thoughts are basically triggered by this information that we are getting from outside, right? So these are our thoughts, and we have basically about say 50 to 60,000 thoughts every single day of our lives, right? Now, meditation is not asking us to stop these thoughts. It's just asking us to be aware of our thoughts and to actually make them into positive and good thoughts, right? And emotions are basically like the biological and the chemical reactions of these thoughts, in which is going on in our body. So that is emotion. And then further, we have our feelings, and feelings are basically the interpretations, the brain who interprets these emotions that we are going all throughout the day. And that is what is feeling. That's why you feel bad, or you don't feel good about yourself, or you don't feel nice about yourself. And this further leads to sensations. Sensations like shivering, anxiety, feeling depression, and all these things. Now, the biggest problem that all of us face is that, and what the biggest mistake actually, which all of us do, is that we judge these emotions and thoughts. Suppose if you're feeling sad, you are like, what a weak person I am. You start critically analyzing yourself very, very fast. And that is the mistake what we make. And that's what leads to your all emotional problems like depression, anxiety. You know, I want to tell all of you who are present here that it's okay not to be okay. You know, it's okay not to feel good someday. It's okay to feel angry. As humans, we all are just blessed to experience all these beautiful emotions of anger, of sadness, guilty, shame, blame. I have went through all these emotions, and when I started with my meditation journey, I figured one thing, that I was judging myself the whole time. If I used to be angry on someone, and then I used to be like, such a bad person I am, this was not good, because at the core I was not that person. I really didn't want it to be. It was just a reaction. My body was just reacting because of the thoughts. There were reactions in the body, and that just got triggered, right? So, the biggest core reason why people face depression or any anxiety or anything is because they start judging their feelings, they start judging their emotions, which is the core. If you identify that, then you can work upon it. So, the first step is to be aware of, uh, you know, your thoughts, and to be aware of your feelings. Stop being critical about your whatever you think, of your emotions. Stop being critical about it. So what I did was that I stopped, criticizing myself, or I stopped judging myself, and I, started becoming more aware. And now, how meditation steps in is that meditation helps you to bring awareness to your breath. You know, you have to understand this, that you are not your thoughts. You are just an observer of your thoughts. You are just an observer. We feel that we are the thought, right? Now, the problem with thought is that thought never lets you be in the present. It is basically thinking about the past or speculation of your future, right? So let's say, for example, about parents, they are constantly worrying about their, about the children. So it takes a lot of their energy throughout the day. The energy, and so they get really drained. Even though sometimes you don't work, you feel really tired and exhausted because you're thinking so much, right? So it really drains you out. It really drains you out. This energy you could have used for something more, something more beautiful, something more nice. Rather than, you could think of a beautiful future, that they are happy, they're doing well in their lives, they're doing good in their lives. If you do it that way, then it's worth spending that energy. But when you, engage your thoughts into, when you just give more and more attention to these thoughts, it drains a lot of your energy, and that's why you feel tired, you feel weak. And these emotions, these thoughts, then converting into emotions, they become heavier on, right? So, speaking for myself,
Before
I was,
before moving forward, Divya,
yeah.
don't you think that if faces will be there on your screen, it will be more beautiful and you will be able to have more thoughts about it? Can we please ask everyone to just open up your windows and show us your beautiful smiles and faces? It is
Yeah,
a
I would
request.
feel
Please
nice
open
that I'm speaking to people.
it. Please open up your windows, please. Yeah, go ahead, Divya.
Right. I hope I don't look that bad that you can't see me. Yeah.
You look
Okay.
amazing.
All right. So, yeah. So, again, coming back to the question, speaking more for myself, guys, I was an overthinker because of this entire cycle of thoughts and then emotions and then feelings. You become an overthinker, and then ultimately it leads to procrastinating. How many of you, I just want to know, sometimes just sit down and they are like, मन नहीं कर रहा है, कुछ करने का मन नहीं है. I just don't feel like doing. बस ऐसे पड़े रहने का मन कर रहा है, in the lame language that we speak. How many of you have gone through that phase? If yes, then let me know, and then I can help you out. So I want some responses. Like, if you can just give me a thumbs up that, you have those days where you are like, you really don't feel like doing anything. Okay.
We have some
I think
faces.
we have,
Yeah.
so we have some people over here. So yes, uh, this whole thing of procrastinating and feeling depressed, and feel not feeling like doing something, all of these originate from these thoughts, emotions, and feelings. And you can address all of them by meditation. So I'll tell you my journey. I'll tell you at the end into it as a whole. So for now, I have just told you, like, it's a very common thing. It's a very normal thing which you asked that, does it happen with me also? Yes. Even I have had those days and even I feel all of these things, but I have understood why these things happen, right? And that's what I'm sharing with all of you guys, that the basis or the reason for being depressed, for having this feeling of not doing anything, is because you lack your confidence, because you judge your emotions. Be it any emotion, you judge them, and that's why you procrastinate. So, procrastination means delaying work. आज नहीं कल करेंगे कल नहीं परसों करेंगे the next day you procrastinate and you be sensitive, right? And being sensitive means that sometimes we all feel that we are so good that, the other person is only bad. And we make ourselves so sensitive, मतलब इतना sensitive बना लेते हैं. Maybe the other person is just being him or her. It is that it's their nature. They are not doing a conscious thing. It's just them being themselves. So stop being very sensitive in life. Just stop being sensitive in life. And if you stop doing that, I think you will cover up with a lot of your emotional problems, that whatever you face. So yeah.
Yeah, do you feel like sometimes emotions, like when we feel like that, depressive and procrastinating, it really loses our confidence as well. And coming out of that phase is really the toughest thing, I feel. Would you like to like tell like how did you do that? Any practical tips you want to give?
See, I'll tell you something. The first thing which you should do whenever you have all of these feelings is like, tell yourself that it's okay. It's okay. Tell yourself it's okay. कोई बात नहीं. बहुत गुस्सा आता है आजकल, मेरे को अच्छा नहीं लगता है, कोई बात नहीं, होता है. It's normal. You are not an alien. Remember that first. Second thing is, you gotta choose. You know, it's always the choices that we make. आपको choose करना होता है what you want in your life. If you want to lie down on the bed and just, let go of these thoughts, कि चलता रहे, so you will never get up from that bed, right? You need to, that's where you need to be aware. ठीक है, हम क्यों कहते हैं कि ध्यान, why is meditation important? Because when you sit with yourself, with your eyes closed, जब अपने breath को देखते हो, तो आपका जो पूरा attention है वो इन सब चीजों से हट जाता है, and everything comes on your breath. Okay. Now, I want to tell you something. You are not your thoughts. You are an observer of your thoughts. You are not the thought. जो भी आपके दिमाग में चलता है. Let's take a very simple example. Suppose you have a payment which you are supposed to do and you have not been able to manage the finances. अब आपके दिमाग में वो टेंशन चल रहा है, you're stressed, how it's going to happen, everything. The first thing that you say that it's okay that I don't have finances. It's okay, it's fine. Okay, sit down with yourself, be conscious of it. Now you have two options. Either you can sit and cry that nahi hai, how will I do it for 6, 7, 8 days and waste a lot of your energy. And the second option is that you actually plan. How can I do? Shall I talk to the other person properly or convince him for some more time? Shall I work upon it? So the choice is yours, right? Now, what happens is that we are not able to disconnect ourselves from the thoughts. हम वही सोचते रहते हैं. That is why it keeps coming up, right? If you don't disconnect yourself from that thought, it'll keep coming up no matter what. So what we do, we party with our friends, we go watch a movie, some people drink, some people go into different sorts of consumptions. Okay, some people do junk eating, some people say, "Arey, ice cream khane se I feel much better." That is a temporary thing. It's not something. The thought will come again tomorrow, right? So what you do first is you be aware. First you say is that you are okay. Second is you be aware. Now, how do you be aware is when you sit in your meditation. So let's imagine there's a traffic, right? And there are two situations. One is that you are sitting in the car and you are stuck in the traffic, and the other is you're standing, on the top of a building and you're just watching the traffic passing by. What do you want to be? Option one, do you want to be the car who's stuck in the traffic, or the second one who just watches them going past by? Which one do you want to be? Just let me know in the chat. If there's a chat, if there's an option, just let me know. What do you want to be? You want to be number one or you want to be number two? I'm sure like all of you would want to be number two, right?
Yeah, they want to be.
Exactly. You want to be the number two. The same is with your thoughts. You are not your thought. Just think that you're standing and it's just going. So, like when you're meditating, हम बहुत लोग बोलते हैं कि हम बहुत कुछ सोचते रहते हैं. A lot of people have this common thing कि whenever we meditate, a lot of thoughts come in. The thoughts are actually flowing out of your body. They're not coming in, they're going out, right? So, what do you do in meditation? You sit, a thought is coming in your mind, you say, okay, tata, bye bye, see you, and you go away. And immediately tell yourself, back to my breath, attention back to my breath. Okay, I'll give you a very quick example. I have always been a very healthy child, okay? And I was always open to a lot of criticism about my health, that you're fat, you're this, you're that. Somehow, I've developed this practice. Whenever I receive any negative comment from anybody, I immediately tell myself, like, it's coming, and I'm like, okay, bye. And I'm like, back to my breath, back to my breath. Guys, talk to yourself. Learn to talk to yourself. Trust me, you are your biggest healer. Nobody can heal you better than yourself. So just sit with yourself, close your eyes, and say, it's okay, it's fine. Tata, bye bye. You just go. It's a phase, and everything will go away. It's just a phase, it's just a time. Once you be with your breath, focus on your breath, focus on your breath, say that back to my breath, back to my breath. And then trust me, you'll feel so much better, so much better. Try this in your office, in your college, wherever you are. Someone has said something, you've not, you know that it will make you angry, it will be, something is going to happen. You get triggered by it, right? So just be like, okay, bye. And then say, no, my focus should be on my breath, back to my breath. So there's a thing we learned in meditation the first day, energy flows where attention goes, right? Because you pay a lot of attention to what people are saying outside. Are someone said something. To hell with them. How does it affect your life? You are allowing yourself to get affected. You are making yourself so sensitive. Everything is affecting you. So tell them stop, bye, and back to your breath. That's how you do it, right? I know everybody might feel that it's a very easy thing to say, but guys, this just comes from practice. Every single day of practice, and you will achieve this. It's very easy. It's just a conscious effort. Tell yourself, back to my breath, back to my breath, not focusing on that, and it will really really help. So yeah, that's how you can do it.
Divya, with this like social media, complete filled with social media, with YouTube, Facebook, and Instagram, Twitter, when we are getting influenced by opinions of others, and sometimes we don't even have opinion in our mind, but because we are listening to it and reading it and seeing it, it feels like that it is our opinion, and we do get influenced by it. So how can you deal with that? Like you said that come back to your breath, but whilst endless scrolling, you don't even know how much time has went in that scrolling and how much procrastinating you are doing that it is 1 a.m. in the morning.
Now, of course, like, with respect to social media, what happens is that now I'll tell you something. Social media, because you are in today's world, it like kinds of builds an unwanted pressure to keep up in the society, right? For example, we open, let's say, suppose Instagram, right? Whenever we see something, we see someone has gone for a vacation, we see someone has got a new car, someone has got some new watch, some new dress. The desire to want more and more never ends, and you just fall into a vicious cycle. Okay, कि ये भी चाहिए वो भी चाहिए, and then you have, like, when you see someone celebrating some achievement, you are like, even I have my family pressures, everything. Trust me, guys, you don't even know, but you are creating an unconscious pressure within yourself to keep up and to be relevant in the society. Now, as she said that I'm a divorce lawyer, I'll tell you, most of the women, most of the marriages actually fail because people are seeing so much content online, and they never feel fulfilled with their own life. They feel, maybe I want more and more. So that never ends. You have an own car, you have your own car, but you're like, oh, wow, I wish I had that one. You're never fulfilled, you know, not for only for girls, for boys also. Okay, if I like a bag, now I like a dress also, and then I can like a car also, like a watch also, this also, this also. So your list, like, it just increases and it doesn't stop. That feeling of fulfillment and happy and contented is never there, and that's the reason why you're not happy. Okay, so for that, what one thing which I personally practice is cultivating the habit of silence. Now, Silence doesn't mean to keep your mouth shut. Okay. So basically, silence at three different levels. Okay. At the body level, if you say silence means to observe, to be quiet, not speaking a lot. Because I'm sure you all know that when we speak, also, it takes a lot of our energy, right? And also the content that we speak, maybe words, bad words in anger, something wrong, something bad, something hurtful to the other. We ourselves don't know what we are speaking. So at the body level, if you say being silent, okay, I want to tell all of you that, everybody's karma is taken care of. We have no certificate where we give moral clarity to the other person that you are good, this is wrong, this is right. You are nobody. Take care of yourself. Don't take care of others. Be quiet and be silent. Okay, that is at the level of the body. At the level of the mind, being silent means stopping that to do list of yours, that desire list of yours. Trust me, I don't know how it has happened with how many people. Sometimes you order so many things and actually you're not using all of that. It's just like it's like kept. Or maybe it was not that wow as it appeared on the screen. It was just a normal thing, you know. So stopping that list of yours, that this I want this also and that also and that also. And also, stopping that judgment that I'm such a financially weak person, I can't even buy this. Look at her, she's so happy, she's going on a vacation with her husband, see such a nice life. Stop that. So being silent at the level of your mind is this. When you be silent at the level of your mind, it gives you much more clarity in your life, and it gives you a lot of mental peace. Okay. And third, at the soul level, is having that sense of inner peace. You know, guys, if you are like really, really happy from within, even if you're sitting in a small town or a small village or a small place, you'll be more than happy. So to avoid all this, you need to cultivate silence. That is the solution for this thing. And again, it demands practice. It can't just happen on one single day. Now, how you really need to talk to yourself again. That you sit down with yourself. Is this really important? Is this worth my time? You really got to talk to yourself. And then again, meditation comes. When you sit with your breath, trust me, you have the most beautiful experiences of your life. Your focus is on your breath. Your focus is on yourself. So the core of everything is stop looking at other people. Stop looking at everybody else's life. Stop looking at what other people are saying or what other people are doing. Keep the focus to yourself. If you keep the focus to yourself, to your breath, trust me, you will never have these emotional problems we should be facing. So
Wow.
yeah.
So, like you mentioned a lot about like your journey too, but I would really love to know how your journey actually began and like what's your take on spirituality? Like you have mentioned a lot of things, but still, what is spirituality for you? Like, is it just sitting in meditation? What is it for you?
So for me, spirituality actually means being connected to the divine at all times and in any capacity. You know, see what happens is that we always feel that we have to sit in a meditative position and only then we are connected to the divine. I think that is a myth. If you have chosen this world where you have to act also, it's very important to act, right? You cannot just say that, okay, I will just sit with a meditative pose and all my things will be done. That's not true. You have to work also, right? All of us are working. It's very, very important. Like, for example, let's suppose I've seen a lot of women, they're like, the husbands are hungry, but they're like, no, no, wait, wait, I'm sitting for meditation. I've been told to sit for meditation. No, that's not right. Your duty, your job is to first serve serve your husband, or give him food, your children, your family, or maybe for yourself also. If you are hungry, eat food first, and then you sit for meditation. So you got to act also, right? And you can be connected to the divine at any time. So let's suppose you are cooking food. Just just keep stand some some jump, do some nice focus on your breath, Cook that food with a lot of love and affection. That is spirituality. Even if you do your simple work or your daily work with a lot of love and care and, a lot of dedication, that is also spirituality. So, dhyan plus karma, both, right? And also knowledge. Dhyan, dhyan, karma. It's a combination of three. Spirituality is a combination of three. You got to work also. If you feel like I'll just sit and listen to some all the motivational content, but I won't do anything in life. I'll just sit in my place. Then nothing is gonna happen. Trust me, it's not. You got to get up. And also to all the people who think, a lot of people feel that we are good for nothing, we don't do anything. Guys, everything is work. Everything is work. Even if you're going out to the gym, you're working out, that is also work. You are, maybe cooking food, that is also work. Everything is work. Work doesn't mean just going to an office and sitting and doing something and getting money out of it. Everything, reading a book is work. So, to all you people who sometimes feel very, very low because they feel like हम बस कुछ है ही नहीं करने के लिए, हम कुछ करते ही नहीं है, we are just useless creatures. That's not true. All of us are working. Even if you're coming in attending this session today, that's your work. You're doing work. You have a session to attend. That's work. So never feel that vacuum within yourself that, I don't have work, I'm lacking work. That's not true. And during the process of your work, also be with your breath. Focus on your breath. If you focus on your breath, you focus more on your work. You come out beautifully. And then again, it comes with practice. Like suppose, let's assume you are cooking something, right? Be like conscious. It's okay with my breath. Enjoy, like, put your full focus on the breath, not what other things you need to do after that or before that. Subah kya hua, someone scolded you, someone said something. No, be in the present. See, the problem is thoughts is that they don't let you be in the present, and you have to learn to be in the present, right? If you are in the present state of mind, that is spirituality. So spirituality is being connected to the divine in any capacity. You go for a walk, right? You listen to music, you listen to some nice song, something nice, something good. That is spirituality. You stay connected. Be like, I told this in my intro video that use meditation as your sword and armor. Why do we say that it's important to meditate? Because you give a part of your day for meditation, it will give you that energy, stamina, and strength to deal with the entire day. It will keep you positive. Sometimes what happens is that we meditate, right? When we meditate, we create a certain energy around us, which is very good. Once we get up from our meditation, we go out. Let's say someone scolded us, or we got a call, someone said something. Immediately, that entire energy goes down. You'll be like, shit, I was feeling so good after the meditation. Now again, there's an external trigger. You are allowing that external trigger to affect you. Okay, you have to say, I think something is wrong with you, you need to go and sort out yourself. Okay, bye, and get away from there. See, the problem is with the other person, the problem is not with you know Also, like, to people who are married, what happens is that, let's suppose you are in a very happy mood, your partner is not. He comes and you have had a beautiful day, you've done your meditation, workout, everything, all your work has been planned, you're happy in a very good to go mood, right? Your partner comes frustrated from office, very hectic. This happened, that happened. So then people are like, I was so happy, he made me sad. No, he has not made you sad. You have allowed him to make you sad. You should be like, go sort out yourself. You be happy. Keep up your vibrations, guys. Keep your vibrations really, really high in all situations. Come what may. No matter what happens, keep your vibrations high. Let people do whatever they want to. Someone wants to shout, let them shout. You sit and enjoy the show. Suppose two people are fighting in your house.
Have popcorn and sit for the show.
Exactly. Have popcorn and sit for the show. Two people are fighting in the house. I'll tell you. See, some people come up to me and they are like, ma'am, they're always fighting. I'm like, what's your problem? Are they fighting with you? No. Then sit and enjoy the show. The simple thing. Why do you want to interfere into everybody's life and take in information and then trigger yourself and then create problems? Two people are fighting. Let them fight. Sit down peacefully. Keep your mind calm. you know so meditation helps in this. And secondly, self talk. Two people are fighting, I really don't care, how does it bother to me? Stop looking into someone else's life, focus on your life. When you focus on your life, you will grow. Okay, See, you can never stop your thoughts. They will not stop. We are human beings. We'll always get information, but it's our choice. Rather, we think about my boss said this to me, and that employee is jealous of me in the office. You can think this, or you can think that I have a new project in hand. I think I can apply some new technique in this. I can do something good. I can do something advanced. The choice is yours. Option number one or option number two. And that's how you get out of these situations in life. Okay, like I'll give you a very small example of mine on all these things, which is related again to my health. So, for the past few months, I was not keeping well, and I was like really, really not keeping well in all terms and all aspects. Because I was not keeping well, I just wanted to just lie down on the bed, didn't want to feel like doing anything. A lot of people used to come and say, go to the gym, do this, do that, do this. And I was like, bye, I really don't need your information. I didn't feel happy about it. I took so much criticism within me that led to procrastinating my job. Okay. I didn't want to do anything. It didn't occur to me that how serious it was. So I went to the doctor, and the doctor, she like literally insulted me to the core. She like, stop giving excuses. Just look at yourself in the mirror. You don't look good at all. I said, you know what? I do meditation. You know what? I do some exercise also. She's like, bullshit. I really don't care. I want to see the numbers. If within 2, 3 months you're not fine, to hell with you. Like, she literally insulted me. At that point of time, I felt so bad. Then I was like, it really hit me hard, you know. Now the thing is, these things were actually the things which I should have told myself. But because I was not able to tell myself, someone told me from outside. Sometimes criticisms are also very, very good. They actually make you grow really big in life. And I don't know what happened to me. I started with a very small thing. I started with walks. You know, I started with walks, and I used to go for a walk for 20 minutes, 30 minutes. Somehow, you know what? I started loving it. And when you start loving something, you will actually take the initiative to do it. So even if I'm sleeping at 2 at night, in the morning, bang on, I'm awake at 6 because I have that in my mind that I have to go for my walk. And then, like, day after day, I started working on my strength, on my stamina, on my health, and on my everything. And you won't believe, guys, it was not a 1 day thing. I decided one thing in the whole journey: I will do only those things which make me happy. So a walk really made me happy, a dance really made me happy. So I now go for like I do my dance, my that I have a dance workout which I do for 2 hours. And like I feel like that's the best hours of my life. You do things which make you really, really happy. Trust me, if you do things which make you happy, that is spirituality. You are connected to the divine. You feel grateful for life. You feel thankful when you do those few things in life. It gives you a lot of strength. It's very, very important to be powerful in today's world. By being powerful, what do you mean? Not by having some weapons or something, or some high profile person. No, being mentally aware. 90% of the people are just living life unconsciously. Like, just life is happening to them. Okay. If you are conscious of your life, and if you are disconnected, then it's going to be a beautiful life. Like, I will give you one very quick example. I was recently seeing a Shah Rukh Khan. I'm sure all of you all know Shah Rukh Khan. I just saw his interview. Okay. So it's a very old interview, but I saw it recently and it was so relevant for today's topic. So he told in an interview that he lost his father very suddenly when he was filming for his first movie, Dilwale Dulhaniya Le Jayenge. And he said that his sister underwent severe depression because she could not face the death in the family. Okay. And she went through so much depression that even though she was highly, highly qualified in her professional career, she couldn't do anything in life after that. It just haunted her. The death haunted her again and again. And he said that because I could not see myself in that state of depression, there was an inner thing within me which said that no. So I detached myself from that emotion and I put my full attention on the movie. So he was like, even though my father had passed away, I went for filming that movie because I wanted to drive my attention to that. I wanted to be disconnected with with that thought and emotion because I didn't want to go so low in life. He's like, that is my mantra for life. I always come back to my job. I always come back to the thing which I love the most and focus my attention on it so that I can just overcome. If I couldn't be like my sister, I couldn't just go into depression. So that's the thing with depression.
You
That's the
need
thing. You need to,
something to drive you. You need
yes,
something so that you can be drived. It can be anything that you love,
yes,
but there should be something.
yes. Anything, guys. Be it listening to music, be it a simple dance, anything, anything in life. Trust me. I just want to say all of you are very, very nice. There's no one who's bad or good or anything. It's just that, we always are so judgmental. Like, give your brain some rest. No need to overthink so much about yourself. It's okay not to be okay.
I have a very weird
So,
question
yeah.
right now, but so you said that there should be something that everyone loves. Okay, what if they love watching series, Netflix series, and they're watching it like for the whole day, and that is what they love. But we know that it's not good for their health, even if it is mental or physical. What should one suggest, or what should one do then?
Okay. So, something which, now see, if you watch a series, technically you're not using any part of your body. You're not, technically. It's just like content which you are seeing and seeing and seeing. If you watch a nice motivational movie, suppose there's a movie called Pursuit of Happiness. It's an amazing movie. You just sit and watch, you feel good. But what next? Okay, you can't like just, you need to know where to stop also. Of course, like, see, of course, I cannot dance 24 hours. I love to dance, but I cannot dance for 24 hours, right? But I am to keep my energy pumped up, to keep myself lively. That is something which I do, at least for some time of the day, in my entire day. Okay, like, why do we say, see, that is like self love. You're giving that 2 hours of your day. I'll tell you guys, I'm married. Okay, a lot of my time goes in investing with my family and my other work and other responsibility. But like everybody knows, my husband, everybody knows that in the morning, 3 hours, don't disturb Divya because she won't cater to us at all in any possible capacities. So they know that they have to sort out their things themselves because I am not available for the first 3 hours in the morning because that's the time when I go for my walk, I do my meditation, I do my dance workout. I don't listen to anybody or I don't cater to anybody, no matter what. So they are very, because that is something which I have told them, which I've conveyed them through my actions. It's not like I'm sitting and watching some series and I'm like, don't disturb me for 3 hours. It's not that. I'm actually using that time for myself. So they know that she's doing something productive. This is her daily routine. We ought not disturb her. She'll kill all of us if we disturb her. So they don't. So that's the point. So you have to tell the other person that, this is what I like doing. I will do it. Trust me, once you start doing those things, no, you will have this feeling that I will do only those things which make me happy. If you do that, your life will be very, very beautiful. A lot of the things we do is because of pressure, because of just so much of burden and baggage on our head. You have to prove yourself, do yourself, you have to prove to your friends or family. There's so much baggage. Stop carrying so much baggage. My God, my brain cannot take so much baggage. So I just prefer to do things which make me happy. That's it. But yes, of course, you need to have a purpose of also in life. ऐसा नहीं है. I have a sense of purpose. I cannot say that, okay, I like dancing, so I will not give food to my family. Take care by yourself. I can't do that. That is my responsibility also. Because I have chosen this life. Okay, it's not because it has been imposed of me. I have chosen this life, this marriage life I have chosen. So I have to cater to what is there. But I do that beautifully. I feel happy, once I'm done with my day, I feel happy. So do those small things, even if it takes, even if you disappoint 10 people around you, but do it. But yes, of course, like you said, for the web series part, if you actually have that time, if you're watching something really nice which makes you feel happy, it's okay. But it's like it should not be like 24 hours you're watching the same thing. No, I think you should know when to put a stop.
Yeah, I feel like
So
it's us who respects our time and energy. Only then the other person will also respect that. Because if we are like, I don't love myself, I am sitting all day in the bed, not taking bath or not eating anything, I'm hungry, but still I don't want to get up. at that time, like other person will also be like that, okay, fine, you can't take care of yourself, so be it. It's us who actually takes care of ourselves. And it was a beautiful session, Divya. I really, really enjoyed it. I didn't even got to know where the 40 minutes went, even though I would love to hear more about you and your journey. It was literally an amazing part. The tips which you shared, like be aware, just say bye bye tata. That is something I am like gonna remember from this. Just say bye bye tata. Like that was amazing. That was brilliant, really brilliant.
Yeah,
I know there are a lot of teenagers over
yeah,
here. You can see their faces. They are about to ask questions, but I want everyone to post their questions in the chat. We will do the Q&A after the meditation so that the energies are intact. And we'll go into 20 to 25 minutes of meditation right now. And if there are any questions, just put in the chat and we'll take it just after the meditation. Is it okay, Divya? We can go ahead with the
yeah,
meditation.
yeah, perfect. Okay, so before we start the meditation, I want to tell you something about the meditation. So today's meditation is, of course, our Anapanasati meditation, where we focus on the breath. Okay, there will be no music for today's meditation. You know how it is. I want all of you to sit in a place where there is no disturbance. Okay, where you can be with yourself. Okay, if there are people around you, shift your place to a place where there is nobody around you. Okay, you know the thing that you have to clasp your hands when you sit. You have to sit with your legs crossed and eyes closed, and no specs. Okay, now today's meditation is going to be a guided meditation. Okay, we are going to do a anapanasati meditation, and today we will relax our entire body of all the negative emotions that we have. Okay, so what you do is you close your eyes, okay, and you listen to whatever I'm saying. Now what you have to do in the meditation is when you close your eyes, we'll do a full body scan from your head till the toe. Okay, so let's suppose we start from the head. Okay, close your eyes and just observe what is happening in your head. Okay, so suppose let's assume there's a headache. So just say that, just scan it from top. Okay, there's a headache. It's okay, relax, no problem, relax. Tell your brain, relax, calm down, breathe, bring some fresh breath there. Okay, and each and every single moment, like we go to the eyes, you feel tiredness. Just relax each and every sensation. Okay, so we'll just close your eyes, and all of you just sit comfortably. Sit comfortably. Yes. And just take like 2, 3 breaths before we start. Like just inhale and exhale, and just relax yourself. Okay. Just breathe. Take 2, 3 breaths and just ease out yourself. Okay. All right. Just relax your whole self. Now, while you are sitting, you can see that you are still breathing, right? Draw your attention to that breath. Just observe the length of your breath. We all are breathing in and out. Just close your eyes, no judgments, and just relax and observe your breath. Now, we'll detox our entire body. Let's start from the head. You close your eyes and just observe what is happening in your head. There's a headache, there's tension, there's worry. Just tell your brain to relax, relax. It's okay. Just relax, relax. Tell your brain it's okay. Just quietly be quiet for 2 minutes and just observe what is happening. You might feel pain, there's a headache, you might feel some tension. Just say relax, relax, just relax. Relax every part of my brain, my forehead, top of my crown, behind. Everything is relaxed. There is any thought, any worry, just just be an observer. Let it go. Just let it go. Release it out of it. Then go to our eyes. There must be slight pain. You've been watching our phone, our screens throughout the day. Tell your eyes, relax. Just observe whatever. Just observe the pain. Go to our ears. Is there any pain? Is there any suffering in the ears? Any sort of discomfort? It's okay. Just watch the discomfort. Relax. Just watch it. Just watch your discomforts and imagine that they all are going away. Go to our nose, have cough, cold, any sort of discomfort in the nose. Relax. Don't worry about it. Don't worry. You're absolutely okay. Just relax. We go to our mouth. Any any kind of uncomfortable feeling in the mouth, maybe dryness, maybe thirsty. It's okay. No problem. Relax. Just observe and let go of that emotion. We go to our throat. You have cough, have any pain, you have any sort of discomfort in your throat. Relax. Just watch. Watch the discomfort. You are not the discomfort. We go to our shoulders and our hands. A lot of you might work out. There might be pain in the hands, shoulders. Relax your hands. Just watch the pain. Let go. Relax. Relax. It's okay to feel the pain. It's absolutely okay. Let go of the pain. You're just watching the pain. You're just watching the pain. You are not the pain. We move to our heart. Watch carefully. There is guilt. There is shame. There is love. There is a lot of emotions inside the heart. Tell it to relax. It's okay. Okay. Just watch your heart beat beautifully. Such a beautiful heart you have. Relax your heart. Relax. So your heart can feel your heartbeat. Can you feel your heart pump up, down? I can feel my heart pumping. Let go of all your fears of your heart. Stop thinking about the past. Stop speculating your future. Be in the present. Right now, you are happy. Relax, 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 relax. Let go of all the emotions, all the judgment. It's okay. It was all in a moment. Let go of all those things. We move to the stomach. If you feel any sort of irritation, any gaseous feelings, any sort of pain or discomfort in the stomach, relax your entire stomach area. Relax your liver, kidneys, relax all the organs. Relax. If you have any sort of nervousness, you feel butterflies in your stomach, relax. Let it just watch pain. Watch the pain. You are not the pain. Relax, relax, relax. Now move to your legs. All the people who feel pain in their legs while meditation, just watch your pain. It's okay. Relax, relax, relax. You are tired from walking the entire day. Relax, relax yourself. We are just moving. The pain is going away. You're just watching it, not observing it. Just close your eyes and observe whatever you're feeling in your legs. There's a pain, there's a strain. Feed your toes, the calf muscles. Relax. And now your spine and your back. Relax all the discomfort while meditating. Just watch the discomfort and let it go. If there's pain in your back, you're sitting for a long time, just watch it go. Relax, relax. And now the entire attention is focused on your breath. The breath that is coming in and that is going on. Be with the breath. Be with the breath. If any thought comes, just say, just watch it moving by. Just say a bye to it and say back to my breath. And bring your focus back to your breath. Feel your breath circulating your entire body. Send your breath to your brain, your hands. Feel that the breath is moving all around the body. You are the breath. You are the soul. You are not the thoughts. You are not these emotions. Let them go of your brain. That relax. Be with your breath. Your body is silent. Mind is silent. Be with your inner self, the inner person within you. We all are capable of doing wonderful things in life. We all are beautiful persons. We all are beautiful souls. It's absolutely okay to feel any emotion. It's okay. But when you be with your breath, you gradually move from all the negative emotions to accepting yourself, to fun, to enjoyment, to satisfaction. It's okay to feel shame. It's okay to feel guilt. It's okay to fear, to have desire for something, to have anger, to have pride. But the frequency of courage, willingness, acceptance, love, peace, and joy is much more. Let in the enlightenment within you. Let in the peace within you. Let in the joy within you. Let in the acceptance within you, the courage within you, the willingness within you, and let go of your pride, your anger, your desires, your fear, your guilt, your shame. Be with your breath. Focus on your breath. Stay with your breath. Focus on yourself. Stop focusing on anything else. Just let it go. Focus on your breath. Relax. This breath is filling you with joy. Feel the joy of your breath. Your breath is the biggest gift that you have, the most precious thing that you have. Be alive to each and every single moment of your life. Just watch every single activity in your body. Just watch and let it go. Watch it in front of you and let it go. Relax whichever part of the body you feel the most uncomfortable. You feel the most uncomfortable in your brain. Relax. Relax. Whatever is bothering you, your future, your career, your relationship, your profession, just let it go and be alive to this. Focus on your breath. Everything will unfold on its own. Focus on your breath. Focus in the present. Relax. Focus. might experience a pain in your legs. It's okay. Watch the pain. Watch every single discomfort that you feel throughout this meditation and let it go. Watch it until and unless it just goes away. Observe your breath. Just observe. Last 1 minute. Just relax yourself. Now, slowly and gradually, we will bring back our attention. Feel the body, feel the room in which you're sitting. We come back slowly and we rub both our hands and put it on top of our face. Whenever you feel comfortable, just rub your hands and just place it on your face. In another 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Just open your eyes with a big, big smile whenever you're comfortable. And if you have already let go of your shame, then I think everybody will switch on the cameras. So we'll come to know if the meditation has been helpful, if everybody switches on their camera, and if they have let go of all their consciousness, that what will someone think, how am I looking, and everything.
It was
Okay,
beautiful session. I didn't feel like coming out at all. It was like 1 minute I've closed my eyes and the second I opened, it was that. I couldn't feel my body and each and every part was like speaking to me that Kriti, this emotion is here, this emotion is there. It was beautiful and it was very special, really.
that's it. And I hope that you all have just relaxed out yourself. And yes, I think none of y'all have let go of your fear and consciousness of how you're looking. So everybody's cameras are switched off. Let me see how many of you can do have the courage to switch on your camera. There's just one. Other people have still more meditation to do to let go of their fears. Okay, there's one more person. Okay, so I think
Any question?
Purna, Shrikant, Sanjana, they have not let go of their consciousness of how will I look, what will people say. Okay, all right. So it's okay, but that's also okay, no problem. It's okay not to be okay. So just you can just be yourself whenever you feel you're comfortable and ready. Okay, yeah. Over to you, Kriti.
Yeah, if any one of you have any questions, just a tip for you guys. If someone is filled with wisdom and knowledge and experience of life within themselves, and you are dealing even like a 0.5% of that in your life, the best part is that you can ask as many questions as you want from that person so that you can grab all of that experience, that emotions, and everything into you and take it as a learning to do that. So please ask as many questions as you want, no matter how weird they are, how awful they sound, just ask questions. You can raise your hand or you can send it in the chat. Divya, when you were telling about that karm thing, just remembered one shlok from Gita, Srimad Bhagavad Gita, that Arjun also asked that, Bhagwan, you were telling all of those things, so shall I just leave everything and come onto your feet and do nothing? Shall I just leave all of my responsibilities? This very beautiful thing that Krishna said. It was you can never leave anything. You have come onto this earth. You have to do your responsibilities. You have to feed your family. You have to work. You have to fight your battles. No one is gonna do that for you. And you being devoted to me is a thing that you can do in your life. Whatever you are doing, that is what devotion means to me. Just do. So when you said all of those things, it was like that, yeah, he said the exactly same thing. It resonated so well. It was beautiful.
See, all the people who are associated with Paima, all the speakers who are coming here, and we all are speaking. We are speaking, but we also have our work to do, right? So, whatever we are doing, we are even focusing on that also. Okay, because we are here in a society, we have to live, we have to survive. So if we don't work, it doesn't happen. You either be a saint who has completely devoted. If you want to give just dead meditation your part, you have to choose a life like that. You have to become a saint who devotes his life to meditation. But then again, they are also working, because what is their work? They are preaching the theories of Lord, they are preaching what they are understanding, and what, so that is work, right? They are meditating. That is work. That is their dedication. So everybody has to. So it is swar and karma, both, always. Yes, I think Sai has raised her hand.
We have a hand raised. Sai, you wanna unmute yourself? Unmute yourself. Aren't you able to? You can put your question in the chat if you are not comfortable speaking. Such a big message. I would like to read that. From Nitesh ji. Hello, Kriti ma'am and Divya ji. Thanks for this informative and enlightening session. Really love this new perception of spirituality, easy to implement for all of us in our daily lifestyle. I request if you can throw some light on how to manage yourself during emotionally charged up day. I mean, today's day has been extremely emotionally charged up for me with overwhelming and devotional emotions. And yes, I'm feeling lucky that I got to feel these emotions, but still a thought that excess of anything is bad is lingering at the back of my head. How to handle myself on such day when I'm emotionally overwhelmed with divine and devotional feelings? Should I just let it flow and should I try to close the gates of the source from where these emotions are flowing? Please guide.
Okay, so nice question. Now, if the emotion is good, like if you're feeling spiritually enlightened and if you're feeling nice, it's a beautiful emotion. Why not? Let it be. What's the problem? Because it's not harming you in any way, right? It's a beautiful feeling. It will make you happy, right? If you have a good emotion, the feeling is always good. So if you're feeling good, if that emotion is making you feel good and nice, let it be. Just enjoy that. But of course, if it's a feeling which is making you sad, and if you're feeling like very, very a negative emotion, if there are tears of happiness and everything, that's a beautiful thing. Of course, why not? But if it's impacting you negatively, then again sit with yourself and say, it's okay, chalo ho gaya. Now we are done. We felt happy, ho gaya, we are done. It's okay. Now go on. Back to my breath. Back to myself. Don't attach yourself with any of the emotions. There's a saying that because you brought up this Mahabharat thing, Lord Krishna, he was not affected with the death of Abhimanyu, nor was he affected with the win of the Pandavas. For him, both he was neutral in both the aspects. Nor he was very emotional, nor he was very happy that they won and everything. So be neutral, be relaxed, and be like back to my breath. That's the thing. So yeah, it depends on what you're feeling to answer your question.
Beautiful question. Beautiful answer. Okay, I think we are done with all the questions. If there is none, Syed, we want to share. I think you're having some internet issue or something.
Can you just unmute her yourself quickly if that's
Yeah, I am
possible?
doing, but she has to, yeah, she is unmuted.
Hi, good evening, Akka. I have one question. One person, he will born on earth. Universe gave him something work that he should do. The compulsory work. Something happens for him and he will die. Then again he will born and he should do that work compulsory.
Sorry, I did not get her question. Maybe can you just tell that to me again?
So are you saying, Sai, that if someone is born with a purpose and they die without fulfilling that purpose, and they will born again, and will they fulfill that purpose again? Will they like know of their purpose again? Yeah.
Yes,
Good
yes,
question.
I think it depends. That's a very karma thing. It's a karma logic behind that side. We are in this life and we are experiencing everything because of of our karmas. Okay, you get your sense of purpose also in life from your karmas and from your experiences. Once you change your life and you are into another life, you do not remember anything of the past. You are in a fresh costume. You are in a new life. Okay, so of course, eventually, if it unfolds to have a purpose, it will automatically unfold. And if a person is meant to fulfill that purpose in that lifetime, it will happen automatically. There's nothing that you don't remember anything. Once you're out of one costume of life, you don't remember anything of that. Go to the next costume, right? So, what the clothes that you wore when you were a kid vis-a-vis the clothes you're wearing now, you don't remember of that, right? The purpose was different, the age was different, the time was different. Now you will not be wearing a flowery, clip or a bow or a very kiddish. things, right? Because you are in a new costume, you are in a new, your purpose, your time has changed and everything. I think that is a more karma related question, rather than it has nothing to do with the universe. Of course, whatever purpose is there, it unfolds for every individual in their individual life. So yeah.
Then I have a question. People will say where negative force will be, the positive force will be. I have a question that negative force is more or positive force is more.
Kriti, her voice is breaking for me. Can you just reframe the question for me again? I'm not being able to hear her properly.
Yeah, go ahead, Sai, again. Ask a question again, Sai.
I'm asking that the negative force is more or positive force is more.
She's asking if the negative force is more or the positive force is more. Like, what's the impact, I think she's asking, of
Like
both
in
of
what sense?
those.
Bring a little clarity to your question, Sai. I'm unable to understand your question. Like what negative force? In what aspect?
If the negative force is more, uh, if we will do more, we will meditate more. The positive force will win, or what? Like,
There is no win or lose situation for meditation, right? Because why are you meditating? Because to make yourself so strong and so calm and so peaceful within that it doesn't affect you, right? And after a certain point of time, even a positive will not affect you. You become neutral. There is no gain or there is no win or there is no loss. The reason you meditate is so that you become calm and composed. So that, let's say, suppose if someone is saying that, Sai, you're looking so ugly today, you'll be like, I really don't care. Maybe it's your opinion. Keep it to yourself. I really don't care. But if someone says, oh my God, you're looking so beautiful, then also you're like, okay, it's fine. You know it within yourself. You suddenly don't, what do you say? You don't cultivate pride in yourself. I'm the beautiful, I'm the most. You become neutral to all emotions. So, meditation basically gives you that inner power, that strength to deal with negative things also, and to be calm when you have something very positive also, to be neutral. So, that is what meditation does for you.
thank you.
Thank you, Sai.
Most
Thank you so much.
welcome.
I think we are done with the questions, and it was very, very informative session, even for me, and I believe for everyone it was. And thanks for being on this platform, Divya, and sharing your journey with us. Next week we'll be having a new session with new host, but the intent will be same to ignite your path and ignite your flame within. So thank you so much, and have a nice weekend.
Thank you, everyone. Thanks, Preeti.
Thank you.